Just kidding. We're doing an ASMR. No. Thanks again for tuning in to another mukbang. Today we're doing a mukbang, but it's actually a food review. So we've teamed up with Sweet Tylo, and shout out to Sweet Tylo. We were gonna go ahead and try out the different things, and the spread is all hers. So yeah, you want anything to say?
Yeah, thank you, Sweet Tylo, for sponsoring this video and letting us try, or we're excited to try everything, especially because we love sweets, or I do.
Yeah, so I guess just what we got here. Do you remember all the names for the different things that we have?
There's a lot. So there's cupcakes, and then there's ube cupcakes, chantilly, guava,
passion fruit or something,
passion orange guava,
yeah.
Cupcakes, and then this is a special cake right here. It's called her tutu cake, and I feel like she said it's a special family recipe. And she hasn't really made it before, so we are so lucky that we get to be the first ones to try it, and then hopefully she'll start selling it. And then we've also got pumpkin crunch, ube crunch, and then her sweet custard pie. So yeah.
And then the cream puffs. Are they the cocoa puffs or something?
It's cocoa cream puffs, and it's chantilly, and then I feel like this one is the ube one.
Yeah. And then the cupcakes?
Oh yeah, and her sweet daughter, I can't remember her name. I think it's Amari, but she made these ones and decorated it. So I wanted to shout out her little cute daughter.
Thank you, Amari.
Yes, thank you. And if your name's wrong, sorry.
Go ahead and follow her on Instagram. And follow her. I don't know. I think she's on Instagram. Sorry, I only follow on Instagram. I don't know if she has a Facebook or other social medias, but it's just Sweet Tylo on her social media page, on her Instagram page, sorry. And then on there you can find the menu, you can find the pricing, and just how to get it. So go ahead and follow her.
And Tylo is Tylo.
Yes.
Yep. We'll post the description down below.
Right.
In the description down below, yeah.
All right, well, let's just get into it. What do you want to try first? Or how are we going to go about this?
Everything. I'm going to try the cream puff first.
Okay, let's both try it and then see what we says.
Look at this bombucha. Cheers.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Is this how mukbangers do? We're becoming legit mukbangers.
Look at the size of this thing. Like it.
The size of this thing.
Look, almost like my hand. Like it just so beautiful. And then you can see the chantilly. Frosting on top.
There's macadamia. I think macadamia nut on top.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then it's filled with
chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah, chocolate filled. So.
Ooh, that's good. But it's just so heavy.
The girth on this thing is big.
Yeah, it's just. So let's just dig in. Okay, cheers.
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 Ooh.
I don't know if my mouth can go.
Maybe start with a napkin.
I'm just gonna attack it, guys.
Oh yeah. Mamma mia.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Bro.
Amazing. Second bite. Even better than the first one.
That's how you know it's so good, because you can't describe it. You just keep biting. I love the chocolate inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get a little bit of everything, the nuts, the chocolate, the cream on top, and then the, I don't know, would you say the bread or whatever?
Yeah, the crust on
it. It just goes so well together.
And I like how she added the macadamia nuts on top, because that adds the crunch to it. And it's also a little salty because everything else is sweet. It kind of balances that. So I like it because you get like a lot of that creaminess from the chocolate and from the chantilly. And then when you bite into the bread part of it, that kind of has texture, you know, like that bite. So, mamma mia. Oh.
That is so good. Thank you, Tylo. That's amazing. Okay, what should we try next? I feel like we should try the crunch.
Okay.
Pumpkin and ube.
Let's go with the pumpkin.
What I love about this as well is this is her business. This is what she does. She makes these and sells it online on social media. And I like that we can support her. You know, we as Pacific Islanders can support her business, her hustle. That's really beautiful. She's also from Hawaii as well, from back home.
Yeah.
She's younger than us, but...
So I did a podcast with Norm Thompson, and I didn't know that Tylo is Norm's younger sister. So that's pretty cool. And when he said it during the podcast, then it clicked in my mind who she was, and I was like, oh, dang, that's cool. So shout out to Tylo.
Yeah, good for her for doing this. So here's the pumpkin crunch. Let's just give you an idea of how it looks. So pretty. And there's
Looks
like whipped
pretty
cream
cool.
on top with like pumpkin.
Look like there's some walnuts on the bottom.
Yeah, I've never tried this, but I've just heard
Layered
amazing things about it. Cheers, brother.
All
I
right.
mean, husband. Oh my gosh.
Good. Oh. Wow.
The walnuts in
That
there is
crunch,
freaking
yeah.
amazing, man.
I was expecting it to be soft all the way through,
No.
but the bottom part is like really hard and it's crunchy. So that adds the what's the word? The different textures. There you go.
Evens it out.
It's almost, I don't know, like a custard. What do you think that? I don't know. It's really good.
I don't know,
though.
but it's amazing.
Good.
I love that everything equals out because I'm not really a pumpkin lover, but you can taste just the pumpkin
Just
slightly,
enough, yeah.
and then the crust like takes over, and it's just
Takes over.
takes over.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
And you know what would be good with this pumpkin crunch that we just ate? What would it be good?
Thanksgiving dinner.
So, for you guys that are watching this, you guys can actually order this for you guys Thanksgiving. And so if you go to Sweet Tylo's Instagram page, but you guys don't even have to go there. We'll tell you what to do and how to get there.
Oh yeah.
So, if you guys order by the 20th of this month, November 20th, you guys can pick up on the 25th. So
From 3
go
to
ahead.
7.
3 to 7, yeah. But you guys have to order before the 20th, okay?
Yep.
And then it also needs to be paid. And then when you're ordering it as well. And so payment methods are PayPal, Venmo, and Facebook Messenger Pay. So those are the 3 ways that you guys can pay for this stuff, okay? And then she has all kinds of cake flavors. Should we go through all the flavors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, go.
Chantilly Macnut,
Hapa Guava Love,
Polynesian Passion Orange Guava,
Passion. Oh, sorry. Pacific Passion Orange. Sorry, Coco. Coco, that's why.
I told them you were smart and you can't even read.
Okay, go.
Chocolate Halpia Cream,
Hanaho Butter Lily Koi,
Pineapple Princess,
Myrna Mango Orange.
Myrna Mango Orange. I love that, Myrna.
And,
So cute, the names, too.
I know.
It's all from, like, back home.
and then a dozen Cocoa Puffs. She's doing Cocoa Puffs. A dozen is $25.
Yeah.
And then all items are served in a 13 by 9
Cake pan. She even does pies.
She does blueberry cream cheese.
Chocolate jalapeno.
And grandma's custard pie, which
is
we
this
have
one
here.
right here. Yeah.
So that's basically all the information that we have for you guys.
Yeah. And if you can tell, like, her portions are...
They're poly-sized.
That's a kombucha cream puff right there. Like, that's huge. The little crunches or pumpkin crunches is a pretty decent...
Those are good size,
yeah, it's a really good size, too. So, yeah.
What is
it's
next?
very worth your money. Let's try the ube crunch now.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we tried the pumpkin, but we never...
So let's talk about ube. Ube is something that we've always heard about, but we've never really tried,
Thank you.
Well,
and we kind of found out what it was today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to
Sia and Walter Tonga. We just finished recording a podcast with them.
Yep.
So if you're watching this, it'll be after.
Yeah.
So you'd already know that they came on the podcast. So.
Yep. And we were able, because Tylo gave us so much, we were able to give some and share with Sia and Walter and their kids since they're visiting from Hawaii.
Yes.
And Sia really loved it too, so.
Man, that would have been cool.
Yep.
But in talking about ube, Walter told us that ube is basically sweet potato from Okinawa. So therefore the purple, because it's the purple sweet potato. The orange sweet potato, the red with the orange sweet potato on the outside comes from South America. Did you know?
Now you know. Anyway, if you watched our last video, we had like little, it was a ube snack and it was like a cake. But when I first tried it, that was my first time trying it. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It's so good. You don't think, well, actually, sweet potato is sweet, so it makes sense that it could be turned into a dessert. Yeah.
But back then we didn't know what it.
No, you wouldn't think because you eat it with like, I like eating it with poke from Tamashiro, you know, or with like Lou and stuff like that, and it just blends so well.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. I'll talk about it.
Cheers.
So on the bottom again, we have another, almost like the pumpkin crunch.
Yep.
It has the walnuts on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And then almost like the same layer. It looks like the same layer, the bottom layer of that. And then the ube on top. Then you have like a filling, with the white and the purple cream. So and then more nuts on the top, so. Oh.
Fumble. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I like the sweetness from the ube. And then you get the crunch, obviously, again from the bottom there.
Sorry, you pumpkin lovers. This one's... I like this one way better than the pumpkin one. I mean, they're both really bomb, but this one is next level kind of stuff, bruh.
Those flavors balance well because it's not too like sweet. You would think it would be like a lot of sweet because of the how it's layered, but
it's a very light dessert, which is kind of bad because that means I'll eat like 15 of them instead of just eating two. But that's how freaking amazing it is.
But when you eat the Cocoa Puffs, those can fill you up because you feel, I don't know. At least for me, I felt like it was like pretty hefty.
One and you're good to go.
Ooh, okay, on to the next. The journey continues. This mukbang journey that we're on together. Oh, we forgot our shoutouts.
Oh yeah, you just said.
Sorry.
Who do you want to shout out?
I would like to shout out Spartacus Eats on YouTube. Go ahead and check him out. So he's also from Laie. He's a Laulu, but living in Seattle now. So if you're ever in Seattle or in the Tacoma area, check his YouTube channel out because he'll take you on all the places he'll tell you where to eat.
It's Sparta Eats.
Sparta Eats, sorry.
Sparta
but his
Eats.
name is Spartacus.
But his name is Spartacus, yeah. So
shout out to Spartacus.
Check the Usaw. He be eating some really good food. And when we watch his videos, I get hungry too.
Yeah.
I legit like love mukbangs. That's all I watch. My favorite person to watch, or my favorite people to watch, are B Love, Favids, and then Jamily TV. Because they do a lot of mukbangs too. But yeah,
Exactly.
Who else did you want to shout out?
That's my shout out. What is your shout out?
Oh,
I don't know. We'll get to it.
yeah. Let me think.
All right, on to the
Remember.
next. Which way you want to go?
I'm gonna try the cupcake next.
Okay, which one?
I think I'm gonna go for the passion orange guava.
Ooh, let's do it. That's the one I've been looking
Or
at
you can
this
try
whole
the guava.
time.
Never mind. I'm gonna try the guava.
Okay, you try the guava.
No, you try one and I'll try the other.
No, I want to try it together.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Let's peel this and show the peoples. So of course you got the cupcake, the cream, and then the guava
The drizzle
on top. That's another thing I really appreciate about Sweet Tylo's is presentation-wise, everything just looks beautiful, you know. It's one thing for it to taste good, but presentation it actually plays a lot as well.
It almost looked like she put a base layer of the drizzle first, yeah, and then the
True,
cream,
and then the
another
cream,
drizzle.
and then she didn't double them up.
Hefty.
Yeah, let's go.
First of all, let's get into the cake itself, the cupcake. Very light and fluffy.
Fluffy.
It's not a thick or a heavy
Yeah.
cake. Very light.
Which I personally love about if I were for
Right.
like I prefer for cupcakes. Like look. Spongy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get into the cream on top.
Everything just flows so well. I really need to learn more words so I can describe better, but what else can you say? But it just flows well. It's too mean.
It's almost like infuses other stuff too. Yeah, the cream.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think this one is too sweet as well. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so good.
Good. Shout out our videographer. What do you think of the crunches? She has her own stash over there on the side.
I know some people in the other video were like, do you guys share your food with her?
We seen it in the comments, yeah.
What kind of people would we be if we didn't share with our lovely videographer, Sharnay? Oh, and if you guys don't know, so Sharnay is Mavel's sister.
Yes.
Sharnay Heimuli. And she does literally everything for the podcast, for Village Made Podcast.
For those of you who don't know, she does everything.
Everything.
You know what I do? I just show up and I talk to the people.
Literally.
So all the setup of the camera, the lights, the microphones, all these, what is it called?
Like soundproof.
The sound stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does all that. And I literally just come here. And then she edits and uploads all this, and after we're done with all this,
Yep.
she uploads it to her computer or to, whatever her system is. And then she edits it.
Yep. Like even with our setup for the mukbang, this was her idea.
Yeah.
Was to get all this stuff to put the food on top.
And let me just throw this out there. There'll be a lot of times you don't even know that, like, we cut during stuff, or
Yeah.
there's things that happen in the background.
Yeah.
But because she edits it well, it looks like
Yeah.
it's just like going back and forth. But in those
Yep.
clips, like going back and forth, there's like tons of things going
Yep.
on behind the scenes.
And she'll be watching, like she's sitting right there staring at us right now.
Yes.
But she'll be like, hey, stop. I have to fix something. Then she'll come do the light or
Or tell us what to
or tell us
how
to scoot
do
over.
stuff.
Or tell Miguel his hands are dry.
That's both of them. Well, that's all my sisters. My two sisters and then my wife are the ones that patrol that.
So yeah, shout out to, that's my shout out today is gonna be my beautiful sister-in-law Sharnay, because we're just so grateful, because it takes time to do all this. And you know, a lot of people will message Mavel, like DM him and be like, hey.
And a lot of the comments from people when I see them in like around
or in person. Yeah.
That's their a lot of their comments is,
they're like, who records for you? Who does your stuff? And it's Nay.
Like professional work, they say.
Yeah. Nay literally does everything.
But you know, it's funny, like I talk to those people like I know what I'm talking about with all the lights and the camera, but I have no idea.
No idea. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so shout out to Nay. Thanks, Nay, for always taking care of us and spoiling us.
Yeah, and also because my sister, she does this for work, we pay her, you know, for our episodes. And so that's why we
don't pay her enough.
Yeah, we don't pay her enough. If we
could afford to pay her more, we would. That's the goal one day.
But for now, we're just using the sister discount or the family discount, you know. But I think the end goal really is to pay her enough or pay her what she's worth. So she can work for us full time. But at the moment, she's freelance. She does work for other people.
She does work for other people. So if you want to hit her up, if she's not busy, because she's pretty busy already, as is helping with other people. She works for other people too.
Then just kidding.
Don't forget to cut me in. Just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, use my code sister-in-law. And she can help you. It's just hard. She's really busy doing because people notice the skill, her talent. They want her, and it's
all self-taught. She never went to school for any of this. Well, the school of Mavel Hemuli's Village Made podcast.
Oh yeah,
because she was with us from the beginning, and so she kind of learned along the way.
No, she'd been practicing before,
I'm saying like just as we've grown, as we've come along, she's like grown her skill as well. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's because of me. I'm just saying that she's like.
Oh, and everything's about you.
This is the Village Made. It's about the Village Made.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
But I think we're doing too much talking. What's the next?
Right. Sorry, Oh, God. It's because I'm getting full.
Already?
Oh, no.
Did we do these already?
Yeah. We did the guava. Let's have this, Good thing I got a fork.
Oh, bubble gum. Yeah, I thought you was eater.
You know, these are just so amazingly good that... Okay, grab your half.
Oh, look at the inside.
That's so beautiful. Okay,
ooh,
let's show that.
Can you
guys tell I love doing this?
There you go.
Because when you watch mukbangs, they do that a lot. Yeah, there's stuff in the middle.
Almost like a chocolate filling.
Yeah. Probably similar to the filling in there. And the cream puff.
So
wait.
Filling,
Cheers.
Chocolate drizzle on top, the chantilly topping.
The mac nuts. Cheers.
Nuts. That's my favorite one.
Holy moly. Talk about cupcake heaven. Okay.
Mamma mia.
I like this one too because the chocolate cake is moist.
Ooh, I'll put this up there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's no words, guys.
That one was really good.
Oh my god.
Okay, on to the next. Mm-hmm. This ube one. Yeah, it looks like ube. Or...
I'm sure it's ube.
Did we try this one yet? No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Guys, you see how our strategy went from each eating one, now we're doing half? This is a lot of food, that's why. We were in the beginning, thinking that we're going to do one for the whole thing. And then next minute, you got to strategize again. And now our strategy is doing half.
So yeah, this is the ube one.
This looks really cool, the purple.
Wow. What is this on top?
Like a ube jello or gel.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, smells
Cheers.
good.
Yeah,
Cheers.
it smells really good. I like that it's purple. So pretty.
And there's some white on the cream too.
Oh yeah, white and purple.
I like that jelly. That the square bar on the top, it adds a little something to it.
The best part about everything though is you can taste the flavor. You know, like it's not just ube and then it's just you eating something purple, you know? You can taste the ube in this. You can taste the chocolate and the haupia in what is that one called again, Frank?
Chantilly?
Chantilly, sorry. Hoy.
You know what is also good? She's perfected like the cake, like how soft and airy it is. It's really good. I'm looking forward to this one. I had my eye on this when we first opened it. So let's go. This is like a passion orange guava or something.
Bite them first and let us know how it is. Take one for the team.
Go, half it. Or maybe should have half it with one clean fork. Oh, because now it's going to taste like ube. Okay.
No, it won't. Oh, that one just tastes so good. Okay.
Or all over the fingers.
I'm just gonna bite half because I'm so full.
My new favorite one. The yellow, I think it's yellow cake on the bottom, or the
Oh my
cake of
gosh.
it. And then you have the drizzle of the passion orange, I think.
Oh my gosh, that one is amazing. Get cupcakes
Bueno.
too, guys, for your
Muy
guys'
bueno.
family gatherings for Thanksgiving, because this is freaking too mean, man. Like, sometimes I feel like cupcakes have too much like frosting on top,
Right.
so you kind of just like cut the frosting in half, and then you want it.
Exactly.
But this is like the perfect
Ratio.
ratio of frosting and cake, and then the little drizzle. Because even the white frosting, I don't know what that is, but
Really.
bugger is on, like so on. Okay, I feel like we need to try the tutu cake because I think that's the one that she was talking
Okay.
about. That is a family.
Family recipe.
Yeah, it kind of. So I'm just gonna cut it like this. I wanted to like be higher, that's why we pulled it out of the pan. But we're just gonna take a piece.
I want half of that. Ooh, you can hear the moistness.
Cheers. I was gonna be like, what? You can hear
It's
it?
a lemon.
Oh,
You smell the lemon,
yeah.
and then the glaze on top.
And it's spongy too.
I know. Look at how soft that thing is, and
Oh my gosh.
mamma mia.
Gosh.
That glaze on top, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Together with the lemon.
You can tell this was made with so much love. Thank you, Tylo.
We
That's
feel
really
your
good.
love in the cupcakes. Wow. Mm-hmm. I think we gotta try that one. We never tried that.
Try them. I'm full already.
Oh, bubblegum.
The worst part is I never eat on purpose so I can save my stomach, but fuck, this is just so good. I'm full.
Okay, I'm going in with this one. Let me break. Oh.
Is it ube inside?
Yeah.
Wow. That's next level kind things, bang. Wow. Show. Look at this. Show.
Oh, my hands are.
Here, Brie, let me hold it for.
Okay.
So the filling is ube too. The top is the top cream is ube. The filling is ube. So like a ube cocoa cream puff.
Yes.
Yeah. This one's heavy too, man. Oh my gosh. I love how big they are. I dare you put that whole thing in your mouth. What can?
Ooh. Challenge accepted.
What can? No be bubble gum now.
This is nothing. Anything else? You want something? This and what? The whole thing? This and that? Nah,
Can you?
just
Can
kidding,
you?
Just kidding.
Oh yeah. Good job, Vel.
Oh man.
What? So good.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
That frosting, really sweet. Not sweet, but it's like, it's a good sweetness. It's a perfect sweetness.
The darker purple or the lighter purple?
The darker purple.
The darker purple. Okay.
But even the light purple is it's like an airy, or like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a lighter sweetness, or a lighter, it's complementary to the dark one.
That's a good word, complimentary. Yeah, I like that.
Oh man.
So this is Grandma Lua's custard pie. Oh yeah, the Lua and Thompson Ohana as well.
Ainga and
Ainga
Ohana.
and Ohana. Wow, those guys can cook, man. And there's her logo. You guys can see it. Sweet Tylos. Are my nails dirty? Oh, from the cupcake, sorry. I hate it when nails are dirty. Oh, she would double pan them. There's the pan inside and then the pan outside. Okay.
Ooh.
We can just use our fork, yeah?
Okay, go.
Cause okay.
That look like what, brown sugar on top?
Yeah. Well, I gotta get a thick piece so I can show the peeps what's going on.
Oh. Just push it forward.
Yeah. All right, guys. What the pie looks like. I already love the crust. I can taste it. On a bite, then you bite.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll get me my own. Wow. Okay, what did you say?
I love this so much. So much. I've never been a fan of custard, but
Right?
she made me a believer.
But that custard with the brown sugar on top, I think that's what.
Or is it cinnamon? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
It tastes like cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Game changer with the cinnamon on top. I don't know. I love everything. I'm not an expert with custard pie. Just the ones before I've never liked, but this one I really love. Like,
Good job.
yeah,
Really
So
good
good.
job.
so good.
Ooh, now let's try what's her name?
Amari's cupcake.
Amari's cupcakes.
How pretty and pink. She's so cute. She even came out with her mom
Oh yeah.
to give them to me and put it on the big. We legit I came with like a big box of all these treats. I went and picked it up and then came straight here. And she
Amari,
wanted to
thank
put
you.
it on top. Yeah, she's so cute.
So this is like a chocolate cupcake,
Yeah, just chocolate with like pink sprinkles and,
and then
stuff like
pink
that.
heart sprinkles. That's a fork.
Oh.
You need some?
No, I'm too full. Sorry.
Ooh, the sugar rush after this. Okay. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
Looks so good.
Oh,
Fumble again. The cool thing about this is it's all like, it's good for like when you have family gatherings and you're busy, you don't have time to bake. You just order from Tylo
I
because she
still can't get over how
has it
like
all.
fluffy and flaky the cupcakes are.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my gosh. Just order from her, or if you're like me and don't bake at all, this is where I would just love to get all my food from.
One thing I wanted to talk about too, because I just said that we just finished the podcast with Walter and Sia. Walter brought up a pretty cool point that I was just wanted to bring up here as well, not only on our the podcast but also our mukbang. Talking about supporting our own people.
Yeah.
You know, like in the Chinese, or what this is the example they gave. The Chinese, they support their own people.
Yeah.
And in Hawaii, he said that there's a restaurant that's only open 3 hours a day.
Thanks,
But
Nate.
because they're only open 3 hours a day, they've survived through this pandemic because all the Korean tour buses, they're Korean owned, but then all the Korean tour buses or the people that drive the tour bus, they all stop at his shop because they're open for those 3 hours, and that's what has kept them afloat this whole time.
Wow.
And so in saying that, because our Polynesian people, we're doing different things like this, we want to support our own, and so I think it's an important message that we're trying to support Polynesian, support local, you know what I mean? And so with I think that's a good message for us in doing things like this with Tylo or anyone else that we try to do. We try to support local and do Polynesian owned. And so we did black box sushi, and then our last one, well, it really wasn't Polynesian, but that's our favorite food, so
kilokis.
Which reminded us of Brazil, but
we still do our supporting Polynesian segments. We just haven't, because it's been hard because of COVID, like,
to go
not
visit
all
people.
restaurants are open. Not all people are comfortable with being around each other because everyone's just trying to, be safe and stuff and not catch or spread anything. I like what Mavel said about why we like doing these and why we like supporting our own people. For me, I never really learned how important it is to support our own until I learned from my brother-in-law from Sifa and his wife Pua and their business. When they first started back in 2012, it's funny because he started it when the year me and Mavel got married. So we've been married 8 years now, and Sifa's business has been going 8 years on. They're doing really very well for themselves. They're successful. But I didn't understand how important it was to support our own people, because I used to think like, oh, that's family. You're going to hook them up, like, give it to us for free. But literally, like, it should be the other way around. Because it's family, we need to pay each other. Yeah, because literally, like Sifa and Pua, their business, they're working to support themselves and their children. Like, when you buy a shirt, that goes to their business, their family, what they need for. And so I never really learned the importance of that until, we talk about it when they get together and they have sibling and business talk. And so that helped me to change my mentality about that. Like, so every time I go somewhere, I'm like, if someone has a business, that's their family they're trying to provide for. Like, they're trying to put food on the table, trying to pay the bills. That's how they do that. And if we can support big names,
Nikes
we could definitely support our own people and what they're selling, So I try to change my mentality, or it's changed now because of that. But that's why we feel so strongly about this, is because he and I are trying to do our own thing, with like Village Made Podcast, with these mukbangs, and for us to grow, we need support too. Mm-hmm. So let's all just, support each other with our goals and our dreams. And if we all did just support each other, I feel like everyone's businesses will just continue to grow. So yeah, that's why it's important to support our own. Yeah.
And then we had to talk about the mango tree. Does that intertwine with this or no?
Let them watch it. Wait for the podcast. That one is going to be too mean because Sia and Walter are amazing. Yes.
The producer.
She even brought us water when she knows our water is going down. Oh, so grateful for her.
It was funny because in doing the podcast with Walter and Sia, as soon as the cameras turned off, like, I don't know, I just felt like there was a whole nother conversation off of camera, and there's a lot of things that we were just talking about, like the mango tree, but now that we're thinking about it, it's like off camera. So, it's just cool when people come to talk story with us, a lot of this stuff, we don't know what's on or off camera just because it's just one long conversation.
Yeah.
But Walter
shared a story, yeah.
Walter shared a story that Uncle Cy Bridges shared with him, talking about the mango tree. And he said that nobody throws rocks at an empty mango tree, right? And so in saying that, people only are envious of you if there's fruit on your tree, or meaning if you're doing something, or if you have something to offer, or you have, something growing from your tree like a fruit, or whatever you're working on, people are, not gonna, I don't know, like people aren't gonna pay attention or pay any mind to you.
There's mango there.
If there's nothing there.
They'll throw the rocks to get the mango. If there's no mango, then they're not gonna bother you. Yeah, is
Right.
basically what he said.
Yeah.
I wish he shared it on camera in the podcast, but it was a cool analogy. Yeah, of life. Like if you have something to offer, people will come
Yeah.
bother you or throw rocks at you, and the throwing rocks can be anything, like talking about you or wanting stuff from
Just
you.
paying attention
or
to
paying
you.
attention to you.
But if you don't have
if
anything
there's no
to
mango,
offer,
yeah,
if there's no mango,
they'll leave you
they'll
alone.
leave you alone. So that just means if you're being bothered, or if there's attention coming your way, it's because you have something to offer.
Yeah, good mangoes.
Sweet the bugger.
Sweet the bugger, big the bugger.
So yeah, I think just in what we're all doing, we're all trying to provide some type of value.
Yeah.
We're in our different businesses, whether it's Sweet
Yep.
Tylo, whether it's Black Box Sushi, or C4 Clothing Designs,
For design.
or just with us in the podcast and the
Yep.
mukbangs. So if the attention is coming your way, it's because you have fruit or there's something you have to offer. So as you continue to, as we continue to all grow, I think that, it's a cool thing to keep in mind is that an empty mango tree is not going to get any attention.
Yeah. So we just gotta keep sharing the fruits.
And the cool thing is, if you grew up in Hawaii, you're going to understand this analogy because it's a mango tree, and mangoes grow pretty abundantly in Hawaii. So, I think people can relate to that story. So
The first thing you want to do when you see it, you want to throw something so it can fall, right?
You can
so that you
grab
can catch
mangoes,
it
yeah.
and eat it. Like, I freaking love mangoes.
So yeah.
Mangoes are my fave.
Well, I think just to wrap it up,
Yeah.
we're just grateful, for Tylo for sponsoring this video again. Thank you for, providing us with all this. So much food, so much good food.
Yeah.
And then, there's been a couple times I said this is my favorite, and then the next minute I changed my mind to the next favorite. So, yeah, it just really is good, and it'll go good with your Thanksgiving meals.
Yes.
So again, don't forget to order. You have to order by the 20th.
Yeah.
To pick up on the 25th.
The 25th, yeah.
And
Check out her Instagram page. Go follow, like,
yes.
order some stuff. And if you guys try it, comment down below. Let us know how and which was your favorite.
Yeah.
And yeah. Thank you again to all of you who have been watching our last two mukbangs. I always get surprised when I read the comments or when I see that people are actually, they care to, or not care, but they're interested to watch, because it means a lot, and we're grateful for you guys. Yeah. I'm so.
All right. Well, thank you for checking us out.
Yeah.
And we're also looking for more sponsors. If you want us to try your foods, or if you want us to review them,
Yeah.
go ahead and drop a comment, or like in our DMs.
Send a DM or drop a comment on YouTube.
Yeah, let us
Yep.
know. We'd be more than willing to support Polly.
Yeah.
And we do pay, so.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not those
we do
kind,
pay.
like,
So.
we want everything free. I ran into someone and she was like, oh, do you guys pay for your guys' foods when you guys order and support these small businesses? And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, I just, I don't, like, first of all, I want to support them. I can't tell people to go support them and I don't support them myself. Like, just because we're promoting their food doesn't give me the right to have it free. I still, even if I were to make millions, I would still pay just because I feel like, I don't know, that's how I am. I don't know if I
You're
would
helping them
change.
too.
Yeah, like that's how I feel. But that's why we ask for sponsors, because if you sponsor us, then we can sponsor someone else. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yep.
So yeah, sponsoring or supporting is very, very, very important to us. I hope that makes sense and why we do it. Everywhere we've gone to buy food or to do a food video or review or Polly supporting Polly segment, we've always just paid, because like, who do we think we are to try and expect it free? Like, let me help you and you help me, and let's all help each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, Tylo hooked us up also, you know. She charged us, but she also threw in a lot of extra stuff, you know,
Yeah.
so. And
No, she hooked us up a lot too, because it was like
her prices were
very
really
low prices. But I still feel like this is a sponsored by Sweet Tylo's video, by Sweet Tylo's, because look at how much she gave us, like so much, and we're so.
And there's still
thankful for
another
her.
pan that left with Sia, so that's just how much she gave us.
Yeah.
And just knowing that it went also with Sia and Walter, you know, I think that's.
But not only that, Sia and Walter have a big family, so they can go share with their family, and then they can,
Tylo.
you know, talk about, because every one person will tell 10 people about something if they really love it.
Yeah.
And I learned that at PCC in training, because they talk about that when you're trying to create a good experience for people to come to the center. If one person goes and tells 10 people how great their experience was or how much they loved it, and it just keeps the ripple effect, right? It keeps going. So yeah.
Well, on that note,
don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below.
all the good stuff.
All the good stuff that you want. Don't forget to check our merch out.
C4designs.com. Use code VMP15 at checkout for 15% off your purchase. And visit Tylo and use our code at Sweet Tylo. Just kidding. Well, yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much.